Hi and a huge welcome to Steve's Kitchen. I've set myself a little challenge today. You know, we're staying at Rick's and he's got this tiny little oven. Now I have to be honest, I think I recommended this to him. I thought it is Sunday, we should be doing a Sunday roast. I've got a lovely rolled loin of pork, which should make great crackling. I'll do some roast potatoes, roast parsnips and some greens, but all in that tiny little oven. Now we're using a pork loin, which is a beautiful lean piece of pork. It's not quite as marbled and flavoured perhaps as the leg of pork, but it does have this beautiful rind, this back fat on the back, which makes great crackling. You want to take salt and rub it into the pork. So I've got this beautiful French Fleur de Sel. Normally I keep Fleur de Sel only for seasoning salads and things when you're going to eat the salt directly, but I'm going to use it in this instance. So we sprinkle a little bit, well, a fair amount actually. We don't want to underdo the salt. What the salt does is it draws the moisture out of the fat and makes a lovely crisp crackling. If you don't do this, you will end up with quite a sort of soggy and chewy leather. We take our piece of pork, put it into a baking tray. I'm going to make some roast potatoes, roast parsnips, and they will use the fat that renders out of the pork to make delicious roast potatoes. But I'm going to add a little bit of Rick's beef dripping in there as well, just to get some flavour into the potatoes. Okay, I interrupt this broadcast just to show you what I've done. I'm putting the parsnips, so we've got parsnips. Let me turn this light on. Will that be better with the light on? Not really. So we've got the parsnips, potatoes and the pork joint in here. And I think I've shown you before, here's the little oven. This is the little Breville oven. So I will probably bring this up to heat with the joint in there. You could heat it up. There's a roasting cycle. So let's just have a little look here. Functions. So roasting recommends, I'll research it. So I'll have a little look at the manual or look online. 175 degrees Celsius, yeah, that's okay. About an hour and 30 minutes, maybe. So once that's on, we're hopefully going to develop a beautiful crackling. All the fats will render down. As I say, I'm going to put a little bit of beef dripping in here actually, and these parsnips will drop down into the fat as well. Hopefully we'll get lovely roasters. Michelle's prepping the carrots, Michelle?
Carrots, and then I think we've just got a little bit of green cabbage.
Now, I'd like to actually roast the carrots as well. We've got some cabbage, as Michelle says, so I might jump in and use Rick's air fryer just to do the carrots rather than doing boiled. Although if I do boiled, then I'll end up with a nice little vegetable stock I can use to deglaze the meat juices from the pan and make a delicious gravy. Cheers. We've got a glass of wine. Rick is back. Look at this. This little oven, it's worked a treat. So here's the pork. Beautiful crackling on there. Look at those roasties. There's actually some parsnips below there as well. It's a little tray, perfect for three. So I'm going to sort out, I'm probably just going to eat the crackling for myself. You guys don't want crackling, do you? I'm going to make a gravy with the juices, deglaze that pan, make a lovely gravy. I've got some veggies on at the moment. We're not going to sit and eat and carve this up in front of you. I know you'd love me to, but we're not going to. But I just wanted to see how well this little oven, after all, I think I recommended it to Rick. So I would have had to take half the blame if it didn't work. It's done a great job. Let's get on, have this Sunday lunch, and I'll see you the other side. Oh, look at that. Rick's enjoying his. Michelle's gravyless. She doesn't, not a big gravy fan. There's mine. Lovely bit of crackling in there. Look at that. Oh, can you hear that? I might have lost a tooth. Yum. Yeah, that was absolutely delicious. In that tiny oven, I'm really pleased with that. And Rick's finishing off the last bit of meat and the gravy. What do you think, Rick? Can I do a...
He's got his mouth full.
So, exciting today. Turn around and get Rick quickly. He impostered me. He actually said he was Steve to the postman when he rocked up. So let's have a look. What have we got in here? Okay.